Subscribe to Eckovation and press the bell icon to watch the latest technology videos first.
Hey guys, welcome back to this fantastic tutorial presented to you by Eckovation. In this video, we will study about IOTA and how it works. Mind you, blockchain and IOTA are both decentralized and distributed technologies. They are here to promote decentralization and not centralized technologies. So let's see how IOTA works. So this is a basic infographic between blockchain and Tangel. Tangel is the technology behind IOTA. This is a basic diagram for blockchain. As you can see, blocks forming chain and each block contains transactions. Here it is slightly different. As you can see, we have multiple chains running across each other. It is also known as direct acyclic graph. In blockchain, we have been experiencing a lot of issues, especially the bottleneck issues. The bottleneck issues comes when we have too many transactions at the same time. The transaction fees is also pretty expensive and the transactions are obviously slow. More the transaction, the slower blockchain gets. As you can see, the more there are transactions, the slower the blockchain gets, because there is going to be only one chain. We are not going to have multiple chains in blockchain. That's why we say it has a single source of truth, because there is always a single chain. You cannot have multiple chain in blockchain. So what happens is, since every transaction needs to be verified, added to the block needs to be created, and then the mathematical proof of work is to be solved. All this process takes a lot of time, and if there are too many transactions, the blockchain gets slowed. While on the other hand, Tangel works slightly differently. What it does is, every new transaction will validate previous two transactions. As you can see, every new transaction is validating previous two transactions. So it runs exactly the opposite of blockchain. If we have more transactions in Tangel, the faster it gets. If we have less transactions in Tangel, the slower it is. While in blockchain, less transaction, it is faster. With more transaction, it is slower. Consensus in IOTA, each transaction validates at least two other transactions, chosen by Markov chain Monte Carlo random walk algorithm. So that's the name of the algorithm, which makes them choose which transaction to validate. Signed with private key, it also contains cryptography. Small amount of proof of work similar to Hashcash is being done, but not to Bitcoin. It is here to prevent spam and Sybil resistance. So here we can see the difference between Tangel and blockchain again in terms of transaction fees. Tangel is charging a very minimum transaction fees in comparison to blockchain. Scalability, the graph, as you can see, it's exactly the opposite. With IOTA, it is exponential. More number of transactions, the higher the speed is. The blockchain goes the opposite. Offline transaction partitioning. So this is how transactions are partitioned and formed, connected to each other to form a single source of truth. Other benefits: there is no miner, quantum immune, is immune to quantum computing. Sometimes some cryptography are exposed with the help of quantum computing, but in Tangel, you cannot use quantum computing to break the cryptography. Disadvantages: need a large enough network to be self-sustainable. So this is like a chicken and egg problem. With Tangel, to work better, you need more people. If there are more people, the better the Tangel works. So this is about IOTA, which has a technology called Tangel at its core. Hope you have enjoyed this video. See you next time, guys. Bye.